Hi, my name is Wally, and this is my wife Lynn, and we got married a year ago, and we use Boston Uplights for our lighting.
Boston Uplights did an amazing job. Um, the reason why we chose them is because, well, originally I was going to go with another company, but when I called them up, uh, they pretty much, in a nutshell, said, I didn't really know anything about lighting or anything like that. And he asked me a lot of technical questions that I didn't know the answers to. So he pretty much, in a nutshell, said, well, well call me back when you know what you want. And so that's when I started to look elsewhere, and I found out about Boston Uplights. And when I called, his response was very different from the first vendor. He was very patient with me, and he asked me many questions that I wasn't expecting, and I didn't know the answers to. But he helped me discover what I liked, and he helped me discover what would look best. Um, and actually, I remember in particular, I know I really wanted a monogram projection, and so I thought I would have the monogram projection on the dance floor, in the middle of the dance floor, like I had seen in many other wedding pictures. But when he arrived at the venue, he noticed that there was this sort of coved area in the ceiling right above where our couple's table would be, and he recommended that we put it there, and it was such a great um, suggestion. It made such a huge difference, whereas the monogram may have gone unnoticed by people maybe on the outskirts. But with the monogram being there on the ceiling right above us at our table, everyone could see it, and it just made an even greater impression. And I was so happy that he had all these wonderful recommendations, and I was very appreciative that they stayed. That the technician for Boston Uplights, they stay for the entire event. They arrive before, and they stay throughout the whole event, and so it's not just uplights you set up and it's the same thing the whole night. The lights were actually always changing, and it really helped keep the mood, and it just made such a huge difference in the wedding. And it made our venue just that much more beautiful. So I was very happy with the results, and the pictures came out wonderful, um, and I attribute a lot of that to the uplights. It just made such a huge difference. Um, One of the things that I really appreciated about Boston Uplights is that he really guided me through the whole process. I probably a year prior to the year we got married, I would have never thought that I would have even had uplights. But I just saw some pictures from other weddings, and I just thought, wow, like that looks amazing. So I'll have uplights. When I called, I had no idea how to go about the process of picking out colors, and I just didn't realize just how technical it was. It's not really something that you sort of talk about or dream about. You think about flowers and your dress and things like that. So, but he understood that, and I explained to him, I sort of wanted a particular mood for our first dance. I wanted, another mood for, when people are out there dancing, but I just didn't know exactly what colors would work best, but he just really took me by the hand and helped me figure out what would look the best for the wedding. He asked, sorry, he asked the he asked me about my wedding colors and the flowers, and he just really helped everything come together. Helped all the different aspects sort of come together and complement each other very well. Yes, I would definitely recommend Boston Uplights to others. Um, they did an absolutely beautiful, amazing job, and yet they were even more affordable than the first place that I was going to go with.